As you think about the large payers, they've come a long way. I want to take you back a few years when they thought that, I think they really had it all figured out, right? They've been doing this for decades. They were serving these large employers for a long time. They had a big network. They had a very dense network. They'd figured it all out. Yet, employers started looking. Employers, costs were going up 6, 7, 8% year over year. And when that happens to a budget line as an employer, you dig in, you look. And all of a sudden these companies sprung up, like Carum Health, that offered employers a way to better manage their healthcare spend, better quality, lower cost. And I think initially the large payers or TPAs, they were not that happy with it. I think there was, perhaps they thought, we've been at this for a decade. How can possibly a little startup have figured out something better? There were likely other concerns at play as well. And it was I think it wasn't the friendliest relationship of all, I will say. It has changed a lot. If you look at just the last, 2-3 years, what has happened was that I think the big payers and TPAs, they realized that the customers have spoken. The customers have said, we want a better solution. We can't have 8% healthcare cost increase year over year. We want better quality. And there were solutions out there, like what we do, that were better. And employers were using them. And I think the large insurance companies have realized that maybe the model is changing. Maybe you don't have to be best at everything. It might be okay to, bring in and assemble different pieces, right? Where you orchestrate everything, you make sure it all works together, but you don't have to do everything yourself. And I think we started to get to a model where that's more the case, where I think we're even seeing these big insurance companies and big TPAs bring us into employer conversations because we have something that can move the conversation forward that the employer wants, and we're starting to find arrangements where it makes sense for all the parties involved, which is we've very much come 180 degrees from even just 5 years ago.